Hey guys, I want to put this video out there because I'm actually headed to the gym, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the 10 worst exercises you guys can do when you're in the gym and you're training for softball. Off season, on season, doesn't matter. What I have here are the 10 worst exercises, going from number 10 all the way down to number 1 that I see you guys get to the gym and you're making a mistake by actually doing these movements. And I'm going to start off with number 10 right now. Crossfit. Guys, if you want to get better in softball, you want to hit the ball harder. I don't have a problem with CrossFit. I really don't. I think those guys are in shape, but it's just not a softball routine. When you guys, I see a lot of you guys talking about doing CrossFit. There is so many exercises you can do other than CrossFit that'll make you a lot better, a little bit more power that you can do out there. Number 9 is P90X. Same thing as CrossFit in my opinion. It's just a little more intense, I think. You guys are doing P90X. My younger son did P90X for a while and it kicked his ass. He got in really good shape, but his softball sucked. Whenever he was younger, it was something that came out, all the kids were doing, but his softball sucked. So that's another one. Number 8, leg extensions. And I know you guys been in a gym and see these people up there doing leg extensions. That does nothing, in my opinion, not even a little bit, for softball. Number 7, hamstring curls. Same as leg extensions, just doing the other side. Hamstring curls, in my opinion, leg extensions and hamstring curls is more of a shaper than anything else. It's not gonna do anything with explosive movements from your legs. Now this one, and the reason I put it at number 6, and I know I'm gonna get some feedback on this, is because it's the chop down on a tire. I don't know the name of I really don't know the name of this exercise, but I've seen a lot of you guys think that chopping down on a tire will help you with your softball. Now guys, this is just my opinion on this one, because I know this one is a lot of you guys out there do it. There are so many exercises that's not as dangerous as this one that are better for you than chopping down on a freaking tire. Now if you were in a chopping contest with wood, I would say hell yes, but it's just the muscles involved with chopping down is totally different with the muscles that you're doing a swing with. You're working different forearm groups whenever you're working, whenever you're swinging the bat sideways, and if you're swinging the bat straight down. So for one, the main reason is you can get hurt doing this, and hurt your back actually doing this if you miss the tire. And I've seen and heard people hurting their back whenever they do this. The chopping down on the tire, guys, it's just so dangerous. For one, that's the main reason. A couple other ones is I don't think it attacks the muscle groups other than the upper lat, and actually helping you. And guys, you can do lat pull downs and be just as effective as that and get to the bigger portion of the lat. Number 5, behind the neck presses. Now I learned this a long time ago. Whenever you bring the bar behind your neck, your shoulder gets an impingement. You're not really working any muscle group that helps with softball. Whenever you do this routine, there is so many ways you can get injured in doing this exercise, and it's really, especially on the low bottom end part, and it's just not. It does nothing for your swing on the behind the neck presses. Number 4, any pressing movement with a wide grip. Now there's a lot of there's hammer machine, there's knotless machines in the gym. Anytime you do a wide grip, not good, because you're actually, when you do a wide grip, you're focusing a lot on the front delt and the pecs, which does nothing for softball, in my opinion. So stay away from any wide grip pushing movements whenever you go in the gym. Number 3, bicep curls. Now I've actually seen some videos out there on this. on bicep curls and guys that play softball. Here's the deal too. I mean, a lot of these exercises, a lot of people like, you know, they like doing them because it makes their body look good, and they want to look good with the girls and shit. But bicep curls do nothing for softball. Any bicep curls other than hammers, I would say stay away from. Number two, now here's one, guys. Here's one that a lot of you guys have to understand whenever I say this one. It's wide grip bench. Now, anything that you bench with a wide grip, a lot of guys get up there and like benching and think that that'll help your softball. A wide grip will not, because you're actually focusing. When you do a wide grip, you're focusing a lot on the pec muscles, your main pec muscles, and your front delt, a little bit of a lat. But if you notice that every bench that I do, it's a closed grip, which focuses more on your tricep and your lats, and a little bit on your middle part of your sternum area of your pecs. But it doesn't focus a lot on my pecs, which doesn't get me impinged, and your front delt. You want to stay away from, anytime you do for softball, you want to stay away from any front delt movement and any pec movement. And that's just it's my opinion. If everybody, guys, all you guys that are training for softball, do close grip on everything that you do. I do close grip a lot when I do my bench day, which is on a Monday, usually on a Monday. But I do close grip. I never ever touch a wide grip, and I'm talking about close grip. I don't go any further than an inch off the smooth part in the middle, and I don't go any further than that, an inch. Actually, the close side, if I want to hit a lot of form and a lot of try area, I'll actually go to the smooth part and grab it and do some benching that way. Number one, and I've seen this out there, I've actually pulled this routine up years ago. I pulled a few routines up off actually pro softball players' websites, and they have them doing this in there. And for some god awful reason, I don't know why, it's pec flies. Like, they'll sit there in the mirror and they'll grab a pec machine, and they'll start doing a lot of pec movements to get their pecs, which the pec flies are more of a shaper than a mass builder or a strength builder. So stay away from your pec flies, guys. Here's the deal, and that was number one. The first worst exercise you can do in a gym for your body is pec flies. Now, here's the deal, guys. A lot of you guys, there's a difference between a powerlifting move, a bodybuilding move, and a shaping move. Stay away from the shaping, stay away from the bodybuilding, and mainly focus on powerlifting. The powerlifting move, it will gain you a ton of strength, and it'll work on your explosiveness. Work with a percentage. A lot of my routines I have that work with a percentage of the max weight that I actually do. But I wanted to put this video out there because I think a lot of you guys get in the gym, and I've trained people over the years, 20 plus 30 years, about softball, and I try to get them away from trying to look good in the gym, because, guys, the workout routines that I have is not going to get you ready for the beach. It's a lot of explosive movements, a lot of white muscle fiber twitch, working on that white muscle fiber twitch, and a lot of explosive movements, and it carries over whenever you play softball or any kind of explosive movement. So I stay away from a lot of the isolation movements, a lot of the concentration. I move the weight very fast whenever I get into the gym. But guys, this is just the basics. I'm going to start putting out, and then I'm going to do the 10 best after this video. I'm going to do the 10 best routines that you can do for softball. Thanks, guys.